Hey, it's Nixa time, the biggest suburb of Springfield and a great area to live. If you have never heard of it or are looking to get a little more acquainted, this is the place to be. Seriously, let's go. Hey, my name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a local realtor here in Springfield, Missouri, and today we're going to be talking about Nixa, a suburb not far from here. We do this to educate people who are looking to move into this area. We have a playlist for videos like this, so if you want to keep up to date on them or see any other places, click right here. Thank you guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe. So let's dig right into this. Nixa. Well, one of the first things that they say is that this place is where Jason Bourne grew up. Yes, Jason Bourne. He's the spy that couldn't remember his past. And yes, he is a fictional character, but this is still a cool thing, people. And this place is one of the fastest growing areas today with a population of over 22,000 people. Yes, Nixa is getting quite big. It's south of town, almost 12 miles away in Christian County. What makes this place so special is that it has everything you need in one single town. Jobs, restaurants, shopping areas, healthcare, it's all there for you. It's also along one of the main roads to get to Branson. So if you like Branson, let me tell you right now, look into this little town. Back in the 1850s, many sailors would stop along this area as a halfway point from Springfield and the lower James River or Arkansas. Its name came from Nix because it meant nothing but a crossroad. They got the A in Nixa from a man named Nicholas A. Inman, who was a blacksmith and one of the early civic leaders of the town. The growth of the town began as a farming town and developed when businesses were formed. Eventually, the installation of Highway 160 and 14 helped bring more growth to Nixa. Officially became a village in 1902. They do have a few diversified employers in Nixa. One of the biggest employers is the school, but they also have manufacturers like Diversified Plastics, Ample Industries, and Aire Master. There's also Christian Help and Rehabilitation, Southern Bank, Nixa Hardware, Best ProShops, and healthcare like Mercy and Ozarks Community Hospital. These are just the big ones in Nixa. Now, when you think of schools with great academics, really what comes to mind should be Nixa. They have a very high quality educational system and their graduation rate is 91% with a student-teacher ratio of 15:1. It's a large school too with 6,400 students in total. This gives them opportunities that you wouldn't find in smaller schools in the same area, and students have freedom to participate in things that they want to do and like to do, including sports and fine arts. The teachers really do well in teaching your kids to prepare for college, and their staff is incredibly kind as well. They are really into sports here too, you could probably imagine, since they have one of the biggest districts. Seriously, these schools are amazing. It's hard not to talk about schools whenever I talk about Nixa. Nixa, schools? You see what I did there? Seriously, these schools are amazing. So food, let's dig into some nice places for us to eat. Okay, off the top of our heads, we know about Piccolo's. This place is the bomb, people, let me tell you right here. It's an Italian place that does serve vegan options. I know some of you out there are looking for that, so there you go. Also, from what people say, it's almost impossible to pick anything that isn't delicious. Then we have Morning Day Cafe, which is by far one of my favorite places in Nixa. They're centered downtown and is a perfect breakfast spot. They have crazy creations like scrambled egg rolls, breakfast nachos, and burritos, and this is just breakfast, people. They're so creative up there. Man, what a place. I really love this spot. Miranda up there, the owner, is amazing to talk to. For Mexican foods, you have El Puento Mexican, La Fiesta Mexican, you have Korean, and Yee's Korean restaurant. There's also Hinode Japanese Steakhouse and sushi. Love me some sushi. Love sushi so much. I can't talk enough about sushi. I'll just eat sushi all day long. Get some sushi. You also have Hana Grill and Shanghai Buffet. Pizza? That's always a favorite. So you have Rocco's Pizza, Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, and also you can tell by the name, you do have to take this home to bake it. Keep that in mind. Are you thinking about American food? We got you covered. Of course, we're in America. But Big Whiskey's, which is big around Springfield as well, they actually came from Springfield and grew out of Springfield. There's Nixa Livestock Cafe, which is your typical diner with comfort food. You can go to Coyote's Nixa Grill for wings. There's also a farm fresh steakhouse and bakery. Yes, a steakhouse with a bakery. How cool is that? Honestly, that's such a brilliant idea. Gotta have both at the same time sometimes. Now at Tony's Place, they have everything there, including breakfast. The Collective Electric Eatery, although a mouthful, is really just all kinds of food. The decor there is something to behold and really sets a relaxing mood. It's a unique place if you have never been. We also got a hot dog place. Yes, hot dogs. It's Frankenstein's, featuring everything from hot dogs, pretzels, and a bunch of interesting wall art. Yeah. Many here in the Ozarks like barbecue, so there's Getting Basted, Pitt's Barbecue, and Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Wasn't I right about all the places though? If you aren't crazy about one place, you basically have two others to choose from. So let's dig into some of the places to go for fun. Macaulay Park is a central location for people looking to have fun. They have soccer fields, playgrounds, pavilions, a disc golf course, walking area, and at the center is the community center. They have aquatic center with a great pool. They also have a basketball court, exercise area, rooms for martial arts classes, and certain events. The Rotary Park has playgrounds, tennis courts, pavilions, baseball fields, and sand volleyball. You can also try the gardens at Woodfield. This is a little self-maintained garden with some nice scenery and artwork along the way. They are also getting a few new parks, one of those being a dog park. One really cool thing you can do in Nixa is the 160 Grand Prix, where you can race with your friends at go-karting. There are also a few golf courses there as well. And if you are really into golfing, there is the Fremont Hills Country Club, and it has a really nice golf course there. For a little bit of bowling, you have Century Lanes. That's a big one in Nixa. For all of the gamers here, we have Game World, or if you prefer a more of a team experience, check out Quest Ledge Virtual Escape Rooms. They have escape rooms, scavenger hunt games, and the virtual reality gaming room sounds pretty dope to me. We will definitely have to check that out. All right, here we go, all the ladies and some men. Shopping. Yes, of course, they have Walmart, Price Cutters, and all these just to start. But what's nice about this area are the cool shops. Yeah, not the dumb shops, just the cool ones, okay? There are plenty of boutiques to choose from, like Nixa Clothing Company, Luck Boutique, TNS Boutique, the Red Poppy Boutique, Sugar Cube Lane, the Boutique Alley, Dawn to Dusk Boutique. That's 7 right there. Gosh. But remember, all of them are neat little shops to go to. Now in thrifting, one I really like is the Christian Associates Thrift Store. It's unique because they donate all their profits to the food pantry, and you can see from the front counter how much they were able to donate to make a difference. Love that place to death, and if you like thrifting, go there. Now you also have some other nice ones like Primitive Chick Antiques, Riker Fleece and Furniture, the Attic Flea Market and Antiques. You just can't go wrong with all of these. Now, Nixa Hardware and Seed Company was started in Nixa. I would assume that by the title, but it's been there for a long time. And although a hardware store, it's been a staple in the community. Check it out if you can. Now, one thing that Nixa has is something called Sucker Days, which is special just to this town. Yes, starting in 1957, once a year they have Sucker Days to try and catch a fish called a sucker fish. Now, many close up shop to come. Yes, that's crazy. Even the schools used to close on this day, as how serious it was. Look at this old newscast where the man tries to explain the difference between suckers and grabbers.
I make that distinction because it's pretty easy to get the two confused. The difference here is that unlike most fish who are suckers for grabbing bait, the sucker is not a grabber. And conversely, the grabber is not a sucker because it takes a pretty wily fellow to grab a sucker that won't grab.
Anyways, today they have a huge festival called the Nixa Sucker Days Music, Arts, and Crafts Festival. They have a parade, live music, rides, a talent show, lots of good food, craft booths, pony rides, cornhole tournaments, pottery demonstration, a pageant, something called a beer garden. What on earth is that? Basically, anything you would want in a festival, it is there. Wow, what a place to be. I can't wait to go this year. Now, if you are deciding if you want to live in Nixa, know that you can't go wrong here. Seriously, again, this is a great town that gives you the life that you want. If you don't believe me, their own motto even says this: neighbors committed to an exceptional quality of life. Yes, that's a direct quote, and let it speak for itself. If you want to see this place in person after watching this video, then reach out to us because our contact information is down below in the description below. If you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon down below as well so you can see every video we post. Y'all have a great day, and this isn't goodbye because I'll see you in the next video right over here. Love you guys. Have a good one.